should be a good clash between these two packs, I think, Alec.
Well, it's going to be a very interesting clash because both different sets of forwards. St Helens back three running forwards, Ray, and the Old Kingston rely more on Mark Broadhurst coming through and slipping the ball to men running off him.
Oops. Well, I was just about to say George Fairbairn's first touch of the ball, but he won't want to touch it again like that. Knock on from George Fairbairn. St Helens with the breeze in their favour at the moment, blowing from right to left. So Hull Kingston Rovers in what is an unusual strip for them, the red shirts and blue band. It is, of course, the centenary colours. Oh, and a good break here already from Arkwright, and he's going for that line, and he's there. Well, that took Hull Kingston by surprise, it took me by surprise, and it does show the advantage of why Chris Arkwright's been called into this Great Britain squad. 4 points to nil already for St Helens.
Well, what a start. A lovely little move here between Olding, Arkwright, and I think the Old Kingston people just think he's going to lay the ball off here. George Fairbairn leaves a little bit last ditch, and he just stretches it out for what's good try to start with.
Hull Kingston Rovers, of course, already the champions of the Division 1 in the Rugby League side, with a great pedigree here at Craven Park. David Hall. Oh, and a nice break here. Doherty, he's got Smith with him. Just can't get away. Good tackle by number 1 for St Helens, Steve Rule. Lovely break from John Doherty, but Rovers on the attack. Oh! Classic example for any youngsters watching there. Never take your eye off the ball. David Hall was moving before he got the ball in his hands.
Well, this is a super break from John Doherty. He latches onto the ball here, and as you see him, he's waiting, throws a little ball out, just juggled a little bit, and Mike Smith came in and took it very well.
Oh, George Fairbairn. Rovers taking that scrum already, 3-2 in their favour. Rovers on the attack. To Doherty. He's going for the line. Yes, he's in. Oh, yes. 11 minutes gone. Youngster hooker Chris Rudd spotting a gap there, close to the line, brings Hull Kingston Rovers back in the game. 6 points to 4 for St Helens now.
Well, I think determination here. Young Chris Rudd held on the line, says the whitewash, bangs it over.
Rovers in the centenary season, founded way back in 1882, 83. Oh, and here's a break. Paul Harkin, but well covered by Peter Gawley. Good work from the prop forward there, and a penalty. Yes, penalty. Peter Gawley lying on Paul Harkin, not letting the lad get up to play the ball.
I think we've got a little bit of gamesmanship here. Just watch Peter Gawley. Harkin goes in. Now, does he hold him down? I think we'll see Harkin here pulling him and pulling him down. This could be a penalty the other way.
Well, I don't know, Alec, I don't know. I think he held him down, I must confess.
Well, Ray,
but nevertheless, it's a kick at goal.
It's one of those things, your eyes at times are not the best of things, but...
But John Doherty then to take the kick. Straight in front of the post, although he has already missed what should have been a simple one. He's still continuing with his direct style of kicking, laying the ball forward. He hasn't been kicking in the last 13 or 14 games. This could have an effect, but no, he gets it. So 16 minutes left in this first half, and all square. Rovers again to put the ball in. Well, that looked another foot up, but I think referee Lindop let it go. Yes, penalty. Offside there, interfering at the play of the ball with Neil Holding, attempting to go from the acting half-back position, not allowed a free run. And Clive Griffiths taking his time with this kick. I think these goals will be vital. This ex-Llanelli and Welsh Rugby Union kicker. The lone Welshman in the St Helens side at the moment. Again, St Helens, a very cosmopolitan side. Many Welshmen like John Mantle, Kel Cosler, George Parsons in their ranks over the years. One of those awkward kicks. This is the reason for him taking his time. It's a long one. It's 28 yards out, but it's to the right of the posts. And this breeze is swirling about. The Rovers crowd not liking this, but I don't think that'll bother him. Not the darling of the whole Kingston crowd at the moment. One or two hoots of derision and whistles. Well, might put him off, but it doesn't. All that time, all that preparation, well worth the effort from Clive Griffiths. So Saints edge out once again into the lead, 8 points to 6. Roy Hegarty, dummy. He's a strong lad, this, near the line, has a sidestep off that left foot. Graham Liptrot to Holding, looking for a drop, and he gets it. Well, we mentioned earlier on about the value to St Helens of 3 drop goals from Pinner in the first round. Here's one from Neil Holding.
A good ball again here from Graham Liptrot, and people are booing and jeering, but that may be a very important drop goal in the end. Very cheeky, but very welcome from St Helens.
Clive Griffiths. George Fairbairn judging the bounce. Oh, and a nice move. But an equally good tackle from Peter Gawley. Paul Harkin now, here's a break. Oh, a good chance. He's going with that line. He's got Mike Smith with him. Oh, yes! A magnificent try. Brilliant brave from Paul Harkin. Out of nowhere. Suddenly, to the delight of those Hull Kingston Rovers fans. Up pop Mike Smith. And put Rovers in the lead, 10 points to 9.
Well, what a wonderful little play. A lovely little jink, goes round Steve Rule, just shoves Mike Smith upside him, and Barry Ledger makes a brave attempt, but just can't manage it.
And John Doherty to take what should be a simple conversion. Again, taking his time with it. These goal kicks, I think, by the end of the 80 minutes, will have a vital bearing on whether Hull Kingston Rovers or St Helens go through to the Premiership final next week. 2 points. So suddenly then, Rovers display a little bit of their true champion form and back in the lead at 12-9. Harkin again, Holstock. 15.5 stone, this blonde-haired prop forward, Roy Holstock. John Millington. Well, the ball went backwards. Fairbairn. Ooh, yes. Well, I don't think Chris Arkwright liked that handoff. And he certainly put one in on George Fairbairn there. Referee Fred Lindop right on the spot. Stands no messing. Well, he's a good pedigree, this this lad Chris Arkwright, his great-grandfather was sent off a few times in Test rugby out in Australia. Some great battles in the 20s and 30s with his grandfather Jack.
Well, I think you can see a little bit of hatred in this with Chris Arkwright, who doesn't half give him an haymaker. Just watch that. Woo.
Rovers back on the attack. John Millington using these big forwards now, and I think beginning to take a little steam out of St Helens. St Helens have a much lighter pack, a much faster pack, having a lot of tackling to do now. And a penalty. Well, Chris Burton coming through on the attack there, lost the ball. Referee Lindop allowed play on, but then adjudged that Chris Burton was obstructed. Young Harkin looks to have had a knock. A bit of a knock around the left ear. But it's Dorahy still to take the kick. Real concentration here from Dorahy. Going back at the end of the season to Australia, back to the season out in Australia. But I'm sure he'll want to finish this centenary season of Hull Kingston Rovers off with a Premiership final place next Saturday. And it's worth it, worth all the effort, worth all the concentration. 2 more points to Rovers from that trusty boot of John Doherty. Pushes them out now, 14-9 in the lead. These younger St Helens forwards not following Liptrot like they were doing in the first half. Arkwright, Plateau! Half a chance there, Paul Harkin just managed to drag him down. Chris Arkwright having a good game at loose forward. St Helens may be missing the sort of ball-playing skills of their skipper Harry Pinner, but this lad's certainly putting some good runs in. Oh, Graham Liptrot, he's got a gap, he's got Haggerty with him, and he's over! Oh, yes! Well backed up there by Roy Haggerty. 20 minutes gone, and that's brought St Helens right back into the game.
Well, what a lovely dummy here. Just watch this. There's 15 out. They took this in the stand. Lovely dummy. Graham Liptrot holds the ball to perfection. Roy Haggerty on hand and just puts it smartly and cleanly between the posts.
Injury there to St Helens. Graham Liptrot, he looks like Graham Liptrot. I think as he passed that ball, he went down with quite a bang. Smelling salts are never the best thing at times, but it certainly brought him to life. Meanwhile, Clive Griffiths to take the kick. And he gets it. So Saints take the lead for the 3rd time in the match. 15 points to 14.
Well, let's have a look at this. Graham Liptrot, as you see, sells a dummy. 1, 2, just pushes one man off and carries on his way. Now it's after he passes the ball we've got to look for. He brings Roy Haggerty inside, holds the ball, and George Fairbairn. Good hard tackle, but he just let the ball go. And down goes Mr Haggerty, thank you very much.
A lot of good British beef there. Oh, nice dummy from Paul Harkin. To David Laws, it's Laws' first run of the game, he's got the outside. But a good tackle from Dennis Litherland, but Rovers still on the attack. Harkin again to Dorahy. Beautiful ball to Mike Smith. Oh, he's still going, underneath the post. Oh, what a try! Well, a magnificent try from Mike Smith. I think there was an element of luck with it. As Platt and Ledger went to tackle him, he was pushed right through the gap. But it's Mike Smith now, his second try of the match, 7 minutes to go, and surely he must have sent Hull Kingston Rovers into that Premiership final.
Well, this is a magnificent try, and young Paul Harkin's a lot to be thankful here. Mike Smith and Andy Platt will not be too happy about that tackle. Mike Smith can't believe it, puts his arm aloft and puts it right between the middle.
Dorahy preparing to take the kick, and he'll take his time now in these closing stages. And he gets it. Simple conversion to John Dorahy. No problems. So, another change, but a change to the liking for those Rovers fans. 20 points to 16 in their favour. Rovers looking for that extra try that would surely seal the game. Harkin, Holstock, Dorahy, back to Harkin again. Oh, good football this. Gary Prome. No way through St Helens' defence, still coming up, still tight. Paul Harkin. Oh, and he gets it. Beautiful drop goal from Paul Harkin, the man of the match. And what a match this lad's had. Whenever Rovers have been looking in trouble, he's been the man to spark them to life.
He's had a tremendous game, as Paul Harkin. I think he fully deserves the man of the match, and he makes no mistake with his drop goal, straight through the middle.
Litherland, but Saints in injury time, on the attack. Oh, good ball to Arkwright. What a fine game as this loose forward had, number 13. There's the hooter. Despite all the efforts, despite all St Helens' early lead in that first half, they came back in the second half. And although they were in the lead 3 times, all credit to Hull Kingston Rovers for a professional performance. 21 points to 16 in their favour, and I think they deserved it, Alex.
Well, I think in the end, Ray, they just about deserve it, but I think they'll be glad to get that one out of the way and look forward to now to being in the final.